Hello, folks. Welcome to my latest live stream. While we wait for people to gather in the chat, let's look at artwork from my own upcoming graphic novel, Scum Dogs. Okay. Let me go to share screen. All right. Here is my extreme 90s cover. This cover I did to basically harken back to the comics of the 90s. Of course, you know it looks pretty good. This is one of 3 different variant covers you'll be able to back on my Comics Gate campaign when it goes live. This one, though, it looks pretty good, huh? Of course, you know my graphic novel Scum Dogs is a parody of 80s cartoons. But it's also about the Scum Dogs themselves, the title characters. The Scum, see, in the future, people compete at sporting events. Well, there are superhuman sporting events, which makes it quite unique. To compete at these sporting events, you have to be a monster, or at least superhumanly powerful. So people trade in their humanity. They transform themselves into monsters. And they become, well, the classic pro athletes you see today and stuff. You know, they're arrogant and overbearing at times. Well, what happens if these guys were to have superpowers? That's the idea of my comic book. Well, my idea is that guys like that would become supervillains. So that's what happens and stuff. I think it's pretty good. Here you can see the Scum Dogs fighting their arch enemies in the Space Forces. You see Deathmug fighting his arch enemy, Buick Starpoon. Deathmug is the guy in purple over here with the metal skull mask. He's a parody of Skeletor from He-Man, but he's also a parody of, Cobra Commander and Serpentor from G.I. Joe, mainly because Cobra Commander has a silver mask and Deathmug has a silver mask. He's also got gold on him like Serpentor. He's also purple. Buick Starpoon, the guy with the pink pompadour hair over there. Buick Starpoon is a G.I. Joe parody. He's parodying Duke from G.I. Joe, but he's also a parody of James T. Kirk because he's parodying the space captain archetype, you know, like Buzz Lightyear and the like James T. Kirk or Buck Rogers. You get the idea. And so his name's Buick Starpoon. You can see other members of Buick Starpoon's team. The guy over here with the mohawk, that is Roadhog. This bald guy with a gun, that is Beach Pounder. And that guy back there in that vehicle in the red version of the uniform these guys are all wearing, that is Blast Tank. He's driving that vehicle and stuff like that. You get the idea? Now, looks pretty good, huh? As I said, this is one of 3 different variant covers you can back on Indiegogo. By the way, hit that like button for me, folks, and please make sure to please make sure to share this video out on social media. Here we have Girl Friday. She's a member of the Wild Rangers. That's the name of Buick Starpoon's team. She's basically the babysitter on the Wild Rangers. See, Girl Friday, a female character that usually falls in love with their superior officer. But Girl Friday here is the second in command of Buick Starpoon, and she does not like him. She was put on the Wild Rangers by her superiors in the Space Forces because, well, they wanted to basically babysit them and make sure they do the job right. Because while the Wild Rangers are heroes and can, save the day, they're just highly destructive idiots. So she was put on that team, and she feels like her career has been destroyed because she's basically no better than a babysitter now, so she hates her job. That's Girl Friday. Now let's look at let's look Idiot Henchman, because you know in all 80s cartoons, no matter what cartoon it was, the evil villain would always be served by total idiots. And these are Deathmug's idiots. The blue guy with the top hat is Murder Mouth. Yeah. The pink guy down here is Sloppy. They're basically a parody of Bebop and Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And they're going to be fun. These guys can't do anything right, and they destroy everything they touch. And now we have this pinup of Hairmail Doctor, another member of the Scum Dogs. He works for Deathmug as his mad scientist. But my mad scientist is a parody of Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe. And, my mad scientist is also a crossover with a Hairmail musician. I thought that would be an awesome villain. Or rather, he'd be an awesome villain. See the lightning coming out of his guitar? Hairmail Doctor does mad science while rocking out. You're going to love them when you read my graphic novel, which is currently in a pre-launch phase on Indiegogo. Just go to Indiegogo, search out Scum Dogs. It'll take you to my pre-launch page. Sign up for it. The first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. Here we have Miss Brusty Melons. Now, she's a parody of the Baroness from G.I. Joe. But unlike the Baroness, Miss Brusty Melons here is a party girl, and she loves to have fun. No, now we look at this. Let me go back over here. I invited Tim back on, so like that. Let's see if he's getting ready to come on yet, huh? 1 minute ago. All right. Well, it looks like he might be on here soon. All right. Let's look at this over here. We've been at this a while. We have 2 likes, but thanks for hitting that like button for me, folks. Now let's go over here to Indiegogo. Let's go over here. Let's see if there are any new Indiegogos up. Mars City Vice has made $458. It's been nearly fully funded, so that's great right there. X-Farce Reloaded looks like it's made money. Saving the World. Yeah, nice. Let's see. Any new books? Malignant Rising, Second Chance. Trying to find if there are any new Indiegogos up. Oh, there's Wart the Wizard. Let's look at Wart the Wizard. Or we could look at over here. Let's look at Rock and Roll Ninja graphic novel. It's from Richard Meyer, Our Boy Zach. Looks like a great new book. This is a 100-page graphic novel about 4 Vietnam veterans who escaped from a ninja clan to pursue their dreams of being in a rock band. 4 young Max Sock soldiers finish up their tour of duty in Vietnam and fly back to the USA to start their dream of becoming rock musicians. After having all of their equipment and vans stolen after a concert, they accept an offer from a colonel they knew in Vietnam for a 6-week security consultant gig in Japan. What could go wrong? They trained some very serious fitting Japanese men in their late tactics and advanced weaponry that they used as Max Sock soldiers. As they finished the consulting gig, they found out they won't be ever going home ever. The people who they'd been training are ninja. Let's see, After years of service to the Ninja Clan, the boys finally escape and head back to New York City. They reform the band but must turn down all record deals. They have to lay low so that Ninja Clan cannot track them down or kill them, or even worse, force them back to the nightmarish life they had already escaped from. Realizing that they're a big shot at passing them by, the boys create an elaborate plan to lure the Ninja Clan to New York City and pick them off one by one. They do this by splicing in footage of them in ninja garb using secret techniques from their Ninja Clan into VHS tapes of redubbed ninja movies that were filmed in the Philippines. But they're not the only people who plans for the Ninja Clan. The Colonel wants to bring ninja into the modern world. Looks good. Rock and Roll Ninja looks like a great comic book. I love it. You can back it for $30, and that looks great. Here's Tim Olson. Hi, Tim.
Good. How's it going?
Doing pretty well. Sorry, I already started my show when I sent the invite, when you basically said the wait and stuff. I already started.
That's all right. That's cool.
All right.
I was just I want to get some coffee, long day, working my ass off, People are flooding grocery stores left and right, trying to recoup their stock because of the snowstorm that hit Texas pretty hard.
Yeah, it's been snowing. It was snowing here for a good week and stuff.
Oh yeah, it fucked everything up. Well,
where I live anyway, I don't live in Texas though.
Or where you live?
I'll keep that to myself. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't want to dox yourself.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, for me, it'd be like, well, I'm in Texas. Texas is a pretty big state. Doesn't really narrow it down, does it?
Yeah, I know. And now we had some fun here. Hey, you know that game I like? That game I like to keep looking at, Stephen Rhodes games. We can take a look at it and stuff again. But I was also going to maybe try and find some of the artwork this guy does and stuff. He likes doing these Stephen Rhodes games right here and stuff. This guy does a bunch of art books and stuff like that. They're not quite like comic books, but they're parodies and stuff like that. I've done it before, but on a show, let's go take a look at his artwork.
Well, is he the guy that does X4? That's Don Chan.
He does these. You can see. Let's go to images, and you can see basically his artwork right here. He basically there's his. Oh, maybe you get a bigger one. Here it is. Let's dig for treasure. One of his activity. It's basically an activity book for children, but it's a parody of it. Not really for kids. Yeah. There's this one. Let's sacrifice Toby. Quit your squabbling, play nicely together. Mommy's having a nervous breakdown, screaming Mikey, Sarah, Toby's mother, but all that wasn't what she. In desperate bid to extend their school vacation, the Henderson kids made a bold plea to the dark gods of summer break, but miracles like this demand a sacrifice that they must offer Toby's earthly soul in exchange for an extra 2 weeks of summer. That seems like a fair trade, Toby thought. What could go wrong? Learn about the power of cooperation, bringing human sacrifice with a step-by-step activity book. Yeah, it's a parody. It's not quite a comic book, but it's like a parody and stuff like that. Okay. Here's the artwork looks pretty good. It's basically harking back to that kind of activity books and stuff like that. Alien Abduction Club. Alien attachment helmet. Send your exact location deep into space. Extraterrestrials beings will come and take you away on an adventure. Remember to tell your parents before departing on interplanetary voyages. Basically, get a parody and stuff like that. Sort of like looks funny as hell. You see a bunch of this.
So when will the Me Too movement come for the aliens?
Probably soon. Soon. So.
They probed me without my permission.
Yeah, there's that too. Let's see. Sick of your S. Yeah, I'm not trying to get the S word there.
Oh, I've heard worse.
Let's see. It's basically these are great little funny things here. Timmy has a visitor.
I've had a few.
Let's to look at next. Which one should I look at? There are cuss words in OG. My imaginary friends think I'm cool. His imaginary friends are an alien life form, a unicorn, and a bunch of other freaks of nature.
I like that. I'm gonna have to use that next time somebody talks some shit to me, like, "Hey, my imaginary friends think I'm cool."
Yeah. There's this basically one where let's see this. Don't talk to strangers. Basically, like the game, the artwork right here sees a bunch of kids talking to this alien. It's basically safety education, basically a parody of it, stuff like that. Don't talk to strangers, basically like this, but this one's an alien from outer space. All right. Let's see other ones we can look at here that'd be fun. My First Necronomicon. Learn to read. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's even the thing from the movie as well.
Oh, man. I
think he got away with using that because it was a parody. Get it?
Yeah. Too bad he can't draw like Ash Williams, but as like a cat, kind of make it like look like it's for kids. Make it look like it's a Cabbage Patch with a chainsaw hand.
Well, you could do that for a Cabbage Patch Kid parody, after all. Yeah.
You know, I can't. You're not showing the screen. And,
oh,
yeah.
I just realized that. Let's go through those again. Then it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Here, my first Necronomicon.
Oh no, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
My first Necronomicon.
Yeah. Here's Let's Sacrifice Tony. Look at it. Looks like a kid's book, huh?
Yeah. Are those artwork he does, or is that like stuff?
That's the artwork he does. He does a style that looks like a kid's book. Let's see. Here's Necromancy for beginners.
There you go.
All right. Let's see. Here's the don't. Where was it? The one I was talking about. Where are you? Well, it's a little sort of a smaller picture of it, though. Then I have a bigger one.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here's a better picture of it. So look at it. You can see all the things around him. My imaginary friends and stuff.
Cool. Yeah.
I wonder if the joke is that probably pretty good.
I don't know. I just think it's hilarious.
It's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be hilarious. This guy Rhodes does parodies and stuff. Let's see. Advanced Pyrokinesis. Hold on to your heels. Best-selling Pyrokinesis for beginners comes with this highly anticipated follow-up. Learn to focus your violent and undiagnosed rage and channel it into the fiery flames of fury. The hellfire, of course, through your veins as you wield with a renewed sense of power and control. Get ready to take your pyrokinesis skills to the next level with this guide for the advanced user. Control of the flames, focus your energy, smite your enemies. Important, remember to practice it in an outdoor area away from the flammable materials such as friends and pets. Use your powers responsibly, self-defense, revenge, or purposes only. There's this one. Satan is waiting. Look at him.
Yeah, poor Satan.
All right. Let's see. Here's this. Mommy, can we keep him? Cerberus, the dog, three-headed hound of hell. Let's look at this one. Let's find a cure for stupid people. The world of science.
Let's
find a cure for stupid people.
Let's start with Infamous. No, she needs to be fixed so she can't have kids.
There's that too. Here's we already looked at that one. Let's see.
Spay and neuter your social justice warrior.
Yeah. Alien Abduction Club. They get out. Like it looks like. There's that too. There's that. Caring for your demon cat.
Isn't that like every cat? Isn't every cat technically a demon cat?
Pretty much. Oh, look at this one. Clowns are funny.
Hey, hello, Georgie. Pennywise, Georgie.
Yeah. Let's see. Sleep is my God. My bed is my church. That's a good pick. It's cool, though. Let's see other ones we can look at. Let's see. I'm making fun of these pictures that Steve Rhodes has made. Is fun. Sell your soul. Economics for children. Cash for souls. Sell your soul.
Yeah.
Here's one. Hide from reality. The board game. Hide from reality.
Every single leftist ever.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Sports. The kid is holding a baseball bat with nails in it. Yes. It's really going for sports here.
Must be in the mob.
No, he's promoting sports, and you see sports that uses baseball bats with a baseball bat with nails in it.
Yes.
See,
Because Jimmy was a squealer. He had to be dealt with.
pretty much. Oh, let's see. Pretty much. Let's see. Let's see other ones to look at. Let's take a look at this. Let's make special brownies. I think I know what kind of brownies they want to be making.
Yeah. Why can't they just make cookies?
Let's look at next. Should I look at this one? Maybe. Let's see. There are a bunch of more pictures we haven't looked at yet, but maybe we'll go over here to see. Have you guys hit that like button for me? Let's see.
You know you want to.
Yeah. Ooh, you have, folks. Please, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please hit it. Will you? It really helps me fit the algorithm. As well as go over to Tim Olson's book Melvin, and basically go and back it. It's a great looking book. As well as go and basically sign it for my own for the pre-launch page of my own book, Scum Dogs. Just in the first 100 backers get a free poster of Buick Starpoon. Let's see. Here's a better picture of this. Let's make special brownies. They look at them. They look at their eyes. They're all sleepy looking.
Yeah,
they're happy.
They're baked.
I know perfectly well what I'm trying to get across. I'm just not trying to name it.
Oh. Can we say the chronic?
Yeah, well, I guess they could say that and stuff like that. But you get the idea. I'm trying to get not tell our viewers exactly what they're doing, but it's pretty much not something children should be doing. Unless it's not something sexual. That's much I can tell you.
Them smoking weed and doing stuff that they should doing that is the reason why it's funny.
I know. There's that. But it says let's make special brownies. So they're not smoking it, they're eating it with milk.
Yeah.
But it still seems to be that they seem to be enjoying it as if they were smoking. All right.
Damn those kids in their reefer.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What should I look at next? Here's my imaginary friends. I think I'm called. This is a much bigger picture of what I was trying to get across. See?
Yeah. I might have seen these ones before.
I know. Let's catch Santa with a bear trap. All right. I think while we're doing that, we'll look at some Indiegogos right now. Maybe we'll do some more of those in a little bit. Let's see. Let's look at this trailer.
Romero, we must find the Merlin scroll immediately. It is a matter of life and death. Yours, just so we're clear on this.
Princess Charlotta, what are you doing here? I'm hiding from kidnappers. I didn't know where else to go. Really? I can think of literally dozens of other places. Ina, I need you to protect me. I am a warrior with integrity. I cannot be bought. What about rented?
Princess Charlotta, I should have known she took it.
Princess Charlotta's been captured. Unless you're dressing the struggle, she's going to be very difficult to find. Not very easy. I have but one choice. I must reassemble the Death King once more.
Be gone, woman. I have no quarrel with you.
The feeling is not mutual. Your soldiers killed my husband. What have you got to say for yourself?
So, you're single then?
Not a
way to avoid contact with women. Wait, that came out wrong. Visit the Indiegogo below for preview pages and exclusive rewards.
It was fun, huh, folks? Let's see. That's Sonya Devereaux, the sequel. You can back this book for $10 to get this cover for the starring Sonya Devereaux book, the Warrior Women book. That is, it'll only cost you $10. But there are 3 different variant covers for this book that you can get all 3 for $20. You can also get the trade paperback as well as the Violent Vixen and Warrior Women books for $40. It's pretty good. Let's see. Starring Sonya Devereaux. It looks like a great book. You can back it on Indiegogo. Looks pretty good. Let's see. Look at this. Let's go over here now. Working on your book, Tim.
I am working on a storyboard for a new installment of the Melvin webcomic. I am having somebody work on the first page of Melvin #2.
Ooh, very good.
Yeah, he has kind of a Frank Cho kind of quality to his artwork. A different look. However, Sherman's going to be doing the webcomic, so I might have to take a month break from extra stuff like that, so I can focus on finishing up and printing out Melvin #1, though.
All right. So I should get my book by March or
April. I believe so. I believe I took advice from Rick Piper. He said that you should give yourself at least a month, stretch so you can get everything ready.
That sounds good. All right.
So I did have to
go on.
I did have to change. Originally it was going to be March, but he said, April.
All right. I'm going to go look at Wart the Wizard now, but thanks. I can't wait to get my comic book. I recently got a new book.
What'd you get?
It came out a few weeks ago or so, like that. I did a review of it. I'm trying to, I guess I'm trying to remember what its name is. It was up on Indiegogo. I have the book over here. I was trying to remember having to go get the book itself. Chronicles of Calamity. I have 2 copies of it. One I'm keeping mint, and one I have right here that I've read through. It's basically a fantasy parody book with a bunch of fantasy characters and stuff like that. It's a fun book. We can look at the trailer. I can show you that. Let's see. Here it is. I recently got this book. It's still funding in demand. The last hurrah, 30 USD, 2 out of 20 claimed the last few books of this. I think they're trying to sell every book, so they're keeping the campaign open. Apparently, there's only 18 copies of the book not sold yet. All right. Here's the trailer. Let's take a look at it.
Take heed, junior adventurers, for it be the Chronicles of Calamity. The mighty tales of everyone's favorite incompetent adventurers will soon be available to hold in your hands. In this wondrous comic book adventure, filled to the brim with action, magic, and assholes. Straight from the tales of the Authors and Dragons podcast, join a host of unlikely heroes as they fight evil for fame and profit. Might, magic, morons. In this sumptuously illustrated tome, You'll meet seedy bards, gentle-hearted barbarians, insane paladins, inept rogues, and sexually attractive monks. Foul-mouthed and barely qualified, the first issue sees our heroes united by unlikely circumstances. A demonic invasion. Can they defeat the evil and survive the night, or will they fuck everything up? Maybe both. For just a handful of your mortal monies, you can have the first issue of this ongoing saga delivered directly to your peasant hovel. Illustrated by John Luford Davis, colored by John Segura III, and created and adapted by the Authors and Dragons crew. Be sure to back this exciting and somewhat titillating enterprise today.
That's Chronicles of Calamity. It looks like a great book. It's made $6,000 for $314. It has 211 backers, and that's pretty good. I really enjoyed this book, and I'm glad it came out to people. I can't wait for issue 2 and stuff like that. It looks like it'll be good.
Kind of reminds me of that one Star Wars one about those 2 stormtroopers. They're kind of stupid, and they seem to be in every important event in the Star Wars original trilogy. And at the end, they end up being like Force Ghosts for some reason because they died with the second Death Star. Yeah, I think it's like Blink and Tag or something like that.
Are they official? Are they official characters or Lucasfilm characters or something? Or
I don't think so, but I wish they would be. It'd be kind of funny.
I know they're parodying stuff like they probably don't actually exist inside the Star Wars universe, but it would be fun as hell. Certainly better what we're getting with Star Wars right now, or Star Trek.
I find Star Trek kind of boring, to be honest with you.
Well, the original Star Trek was meant to be hard science fiction, while Star Wars was science fantasy. I still think science fiction as well, but they also had something very important to them. They were actually good. Now, the original Star Trek, it was meant to be hard science fiction and stuff like that, so more adventuring, more like actual science and stuff.
I do like the original 6 movies because, I mean, there was nothing before that. Next Generation had started kind of coming around, but before motion picture, all they had was a campy science fiction TV show.
It was campy, that was for sure, but it was still hard science. At least
that's true. That is true. But but I think the motion picture, Star Trek motion picture, was kind of like an upgrade.
That is true. Idea. Well, they had better special effects and stuff like that.
Yeah, being the 80s. Though it was actually originally supposed to be a trailer for a new Star Trek TV show.
I know. It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But they didn't get the funding, but they had enough money to make a movie because of Star Wars came out. So they decided to take all the money that – actually, they could have done a new series, but because Star Wars came out instead, they decided to turn it into a movie and stuff.
Yeah, how did they get funding for a movie and not a TV show?
Because Star Wars came out, and the company that was running the thing wanted a science fiction movie to compete against Star Wars to get that money.
What it was also was it because also the budget was too big to make a lot of episodes, or because that was a lot of money that went into that.
Yeah, a lot of money did go into it. I mentioned that. Well, you got to understand is they used all the money that they were going to do to produce a series and basically turned it into a movie. So they got better special effects because they wanted the company that was owned the Star Wars. They wanted a movie that would be able to compete and take it and basically be the next Star Wars as soon as possible. That's why they came out in '79, trying to get all that money and stuff to chase it and stuff.
I see.
see. Look at X Force. Let's look at Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog 2. Of course, this book is coming out in May, so I'm getting 2 copies of Wrecked Planet. I'm getting the Eyes of March. I'm getting the Jarlee cover, as well as Selling Android Death Sting book, as well as the Ides of March cover, which I might sell. See, as soon as, because the Ides of March cover is a rare variant, so maybe the rarest variant of Cyberfrog. So as soon as it comes out, I could very well make it. I'll probably make. I could, if I sell it on eBay, I could make several $100s, maybe 1,000 or over 1,000 for it. I have to check it out to see what the prices go for. I definitely think some people just bought it so they could, because when they heard rare variant and they see that one guy basically was selling his old Blood Honey book for at least $600 or so, or something like that, up on eBay and stuff like that. They could definitely make some extra cash, well over paid $25 for the book.
So people are making a lot of money just reselling variant covers like that.
Yeah. I know I definitely saw some of the Cyberfrog Blood Honey books going for several $100s because they were being sold like that.
So people are wanting that then.
Yeah.
See, I see all these antis, and they always say stuff like, "Oh, they're talking about how garbage any book in CG is," or blah blah blah, and people are wanting that variant cover right there. It proves how just either they're jealous, or they just don't get it.
I know.
Yeah.
Probably both. But I'm also getting 2 PVC toys. I might just sell my the entirety of my my Cyberfrog Ides of March thing, including the PVC toy and the comic that come with it, in case someone wants the entire package. That might make it even more, because it's not only are you selling a rare variant, you're selling all of the campaign anyway. Because I already have my Jarlee cover, as well as my Selling Android Death Sting book. If I had an extra $25, I'd probably go back Selling Android one more time to get that as well. The Selling Android, both the Selling Android Death Sting book. I do also want to get the Selling Android figure, but you can do that and stuff like that. Definitely would be nice. But either way, when I get my copies of the book, I'm going to read them and keep the Cyberfrog Ides of March cover for a while, or I can sell it as soon as. But first, I have to check out the prices, because that is definitely going to go for a lot of money on eBay. Probably, I think, well over $1,000. And there's stuff I could buy with that book that would be nice.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's read this. It's 20, or let's get into that, or we can do this later. I guess I could come back later. I want to see something else here. I don't see any new books up, sadly. Oh yeah, I could look at Word the Wizard. I was going to do that soon. I looked at Life on Korra 3 yesterday. There's Fists of Justice. A bunch of new Indiegogos came up. No new ones right now, though. There's Rainbow the Brute. It's made $379,000. That's pretty good. You can back Rainbow the Brute for $25, but this campaign also has 2 new comic books as well. Cool Story Bro, Toxic Fairy Tales for Masculine Men, and My Birthday Stallion. Both books will also cost you $25, so that's good right there. Rainbow the Brute, hard-fighting, hard-drinking fairy barbarian who battles the Thundercloud Men and maintains order under the rainbow. It isn't easy with unicorn pests, thumb-sucking apes, and undergrowth children requiring constant vigilance. But Rainbow's worst day ever happens when, after a series of honeysuckle shots, he quarrels with one of the unbearables, a kind of miserably emotionally manipulative bears, and they steal something precious. Well, they steal his sword. Not only that, but Paula Pocket, a former girlfriend whom he hasn't seen in 15 years, finds him to let him know that he has a son and the boy needs a father. Line up on Rainbow's girthy-style Nephilim for the adventure of a lifetime to retrieve his sword and perhaps along the way teach your young Cheryl Pocket what it means to be a man. This is a 48-page book, and it's easily valuable for $25, so there's that. And the variant covers for this book are beautiful.
I can't figure out why he doesn't do another parody one of, let's say, She-Ra and call it She-Male.
She-Man.
She-Man, yeah. Just a ugly-ass chick that looks like she's jacked up on steroids and has
You could do that. Or you could basically
a horrible mustache.
Or you could just literally do or just basically do She-Man, just basically do a classic fantasy book and like that. It's just a classic fantasy story. The guy's actually just as male as any other barbarian hero, but no matter what he does, everyone calls him a sissy because even though he's fighting dragons and stuff like that, it's She-Man. That's a little silly, little sassy bitch. But he's just this girthy guy like Conan the Barbarian.
Have you seen was it Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Sweet D was doing steroids and she was just really ripped and just really moody all the time, just going psycho on everybody, and she had like a little mustache right there.
I don't watch Sunny in Philadelphia. I think I never got into that series, sadly.
Oh, you should. It is funny. None of those characters are really likable or redeemable, but that's why it's funny.
People have recommended it to me. Maybe I should try it one of these days. Cool Story Bro, Toxic Fairy Tales for Masculine Men. This book, let's look at it. I make a storybook, a beautiful leather-bound volume of feature classics featuring high tea parodies of fairy tales reworked and illustrated with a toxically masculine agenda. Actually, I'd like to make a storybook, a beautiful leather-bound volume of feature classics featuring high tea parodies of fairy tales reworked and illustrated with a toxically masculine agenda. I'm going to do my spin on Snow White, as John Melvin would like to do a little bit of Riding Hood, and I'll invite more of the best creators to join us in filling this book with kick-ass fun. This will be the perfect gift for the dude in your life. And there's also My Girthy Stallion is a spin-off book in which the baddest and beefiest stallions, Ghost Gallop, Salax, Blood Rains, Unstoppable, Stormhoof, and of course Rainbow's own steed and best pal Nephilim saddle up and ride out to kick ass. And then there's also the Briefcase edition I keep mentioning. This is a subscription to the campaign. It's the ultimate way to enjoy Rainbow the Brute. If you back at this level, you receive one of every perk plus some exclusives only available at this tier from here until we fulfill. When I say briefcase, I should say lunchbox. This will be packaged in a beautiful, oversized lunchbox, reminiscent of the ones you used to take, which you used to have. But with awesome Rainbow the Brute art all over it. The perfect way to store your Rainbow the Brute comics. You'll get one copy of the Starberry Love variant edition. You'll get one copy of regular edition Rainbow the Brute, one copy of the 24-hour variant, one copy of the Kyle Ritter, one copy of My Girthy Stallion Barnstorm, one copy of Cool Story Bro, Toxic Fairy Tales for Masculine Men, whenever every additional regular perk and achievement this campaign sees. It's also broken all the stretch goals that he's made for it. It's broken all the stretch goals that this campaign has been, that he has made for it. It's a lot of money right there. I can't believe it's broken all the stretch goals already and stuff. It's now in demand. Feels like he could go so much more of it and stuff like that. Like this. He's already made so much money this year over 2020. It's amazing. Definitely, I think he definitely is close to having enough money to retire on it, but I doubt it. But there's no way he's retiring. I'm pretty sure if you have almost $2 million, he has almost $2 million now. Or at least close to all the comic books he's released.
Yeah, he doesn't
stuff like that. But
he definitely shows he doesn't need DC Comics.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's too upper tier for the likes of me or you.
Let's see. I mean, let's see. At 300,000, all executive Beast Cave backers are getting a Rainbow the Brute Thermos. So that's coming with the Beef Case backers and stuff. Are getting executive Beef Case backers are getting a Rainbow the Brute Thermos. So that ought to be rare as well. Yeah, that's what you people. Not to mention how much money this campaign has made in and of itself is amazing. I'll get back to this later. Let's go look at some more stuff. By the way, folks, hit that like button for me, will you? It helps me fight the algorithm as well. Share this video out on social media. Share it out on Twitter. Share it out on Facebook. Let's see. You guys have hit it. That's great. What to look at next? What to look at next? There's the Abductables 2 Ridiculous, which is a great. Well, it's got 16 days left. It's already made well over $5,000, going close to. It's getting very close to breaking another goal there. Needs to get to 8,000 but I think it will do it. This book is already made. Well, if you want to back this book, it'll only cost you $20. But if you back you can also back for issues 1 and 2 for $50. So that's right. That's good right there. The artwork in this book looks good. After the action-packed events of the Abductables, in which aliens learned the hard way, that's not a smart idea to abduct muscle-bound maniacs with roid rage. Those very same aliens, at least the ones that survived, must now enlist every army of abductees helped in order to defeat a new and even deadlier threat to the cosmos. This extraterrestrial warlord that is hell-bent on dragging space-age civilization back to the Stone Age, and with that an evil army of mutant monstrosities known as the Fundaments, he just might be able to do it. You know, so somewhere over here. He's actually here's pages from the original book. He actually has left it basically where you can basically read it. Now I gotta read this. Let's get to probing. We see the abductee waking up. Everything looks same. The abductee looks around. He sees aliens. At least I've had practice. Take cover. Sounds the alarm. Yowza, no! Run for your lives! What the hell, man? I thought that distress signal was a prank call. Yeah, well, the joke's on us. Activate the emergency sanctions. Weapons cache unlocked. I can't believe this. We haven't had to initiate emergency sanctions since the head of cattle got loose. That was our predecessor's fault for confusing cows with buffalo. I still can't tell the difference. Let's talk in more aiming. Oh, shit. Eat laser, you ugly son of a... Yeah, he basically dodged it. Dang rabbit, get down. Keep firing. Maybe we'll get lucky. They wound him. Well, not... Actually, I guess that's not really a wound. Got him. I got him. Kid, don't get proby. Back off. I've got a hostage. I won't hesitate to. But now that we're forced to take things hand to hand, I got a question for you. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? One of your experiments? Nope, a mutation. It happens once in a blue moon. Usually mutants get a third eye or an extra digit. But in this case, well, see for yourself, as he's basically a muscle-bound guy. Was that a voice? Give us a strip. Stand by. It appears we have a live one. Oh, man. Human. Negative mission control. Alien. I hint humans. Nerds. I kill humans. Basically that. Sloan. Do what you did to me. Humans puke. And prod and probe. The deputy takes well, all things considered. Maybe there are still shock or the side effects of prolonged hibernation. But the first They're just grateful for the wake up. Is he talking to himself? And when I think about what the sick little bastard had in store for me, the gratitude is mutual. Basically, looking at that. They'll lead the survivors to the ship, or chance of escape feeling slimmer by the second. Is he talking out loud? He must be, because we're looking. Till we find that. And the abductees become the abductors. Take us to your leader. Looks good. Very good. All right, let's go down here. Yeah. Great artwork. That's the Abductables 2. Ridiculous. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right. That was the Abductables 2 Ridiculous. You can back this book for $20. And that's good. Ooh. All right, let's go over here. We looked at that. There's so much more to look at now. Let's see. Might have to go back up here. There's Shadow Obsidian. Let me take a look at. Let's see. Let me go back over here. We've been 52 minutes. Not bad. Let's see. To look at next. I'll look at maybe something else first. Oh yeah, I was going to look at Wart the Wizard. Wart the Wizard. The Portal of Echoes. The new book is out. It's made it's made over $4,000. It's got 15 days left on its. Well, this is from Mandy Summers, and it's got 15 days left. It'll probably run for a bit more time after that. You can back this book for $25, so that's pretty good. But you can also get a remastered version of the first book of Wart the Wizard, issue 1, as well. And the artwork in it looks pretty good. It looks like a classic-looking book. They should have artwork from the new book in there, but I don't see any. But yeah, you see the remastered artwork. It looks good. All right, let's take a look at this right here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this trailer. And that was Work the Wizard. Portal of Echoes. It looks like a great campaign. It's got, well, in Beckett, it's made for Mandy Summers. It's made quite a bit of money. It's money, and you can back it on Indiegogo. All right, what to look at next? There's Malignant Rising 4. Let's take a look at that. It's made over $600. It's got 11 days left. Continuing the story from issue 3, what's left of our heroes must find a way to pick up the pieces and complete their mission. The events of the action-packed issue will change the world of Malignant Rising forever and lay the foundation for everything that comes. Some choices once made cannot be undone. That's Malignant Rising. Looks like a great-looking book. You can back this book for $10 for one cover and $15 for a variant cover. So that looks good. Let's take a look at this trailer. All right. That was Malignant Rising 4. The newest book is out. You can go back it. You can also back for Malignant Rising Complete. You get all 4 issues, as well as Malignant Rising cover B print. Not bad. Every issue plus variants for $30. $25 for complete, and every issue plus variant. $30. Not bad. There. All right. Let's go look at some more stuff now. What to look at next? There's the Steven Rhodes games. Might as well look at the trailer. This campaign has made over $300,000, well over $300,000. Let's look at this trailer.
Howdy ho, kids! Say, who likes to play games?
We do!
Well, you're in luck, because I got some Dynamite Games for you. Like Let's Summon Demons.
Right on, motherfucker!
Or Don't Talk to Strangers.
Far out!
And don't forget, Let's Dig for Treasure.
Damn, this shit is cool!
That's right, Dynamite Games are fun for the entire family. Who wants to join Little Rotten Tommy and Sweet Susie in the Summoning Circle? Because you're going to collect souls at the roll of the dice and swap those souls to summon some crazy demons. First player to 3 demons wins the game and eternal damnation. Stranger danger, Timmy. That's right, it's time to clench those cheeks and get off the streets. And don't talk to strangers. The strategy board game that pits you against some pesky ETs. Draw cards and move your pals around the board as you try and score points. You made it to the school dance, but avoid those aliens, or you could be in big trouble. Grab your shovel and toss your moral compass, Billy, because last but not dynamite least is Let's Dig for Treasure, the push your luck card game that digs a hole with the whole family, dead or alive. Sorry, Grandma. Players take turns digging cards up one of the 3 stacks. Stop anytime and score your points, or press your luck. But hit a skeleton, and your turn's over, and you lose any card you've drawn that turn. That's right, an entire game collection inspired by the art of Steven Rhodes, right at your fingertips. And remember, Dynamite Games are super easy to learn, but challenging for even the most experienced gamer. Truly fun for the whole family.
Yep, that's the Steven Rhodes games. They look pretty good. Oof. Right. Look at that. Let's look at some other stuff. There's this. You go a bit down here. There's a cash grab. Let's look at cash grab. It's always a fun thing to look at. It's me over $260,000. And basically, I already backed this book myself for the regular cash grab. You can also back for all 3 variant covers plus the Dirtworm Doug book for $100. That's pretty good. If you back this book, you're getting 30,000 Blockheads Paper Cecil Doll, 30,000 Blockheads, 50,000 cash grab cover poster, 60,000 Slave and Sinner like that. 75 Cecil window, 100,000 Jack show cards, 125,000. Well, 75,000 is Windows Cecil Cling, 225,000 foil and breast cover, main cover, 150,000 fan art book, 2,000 Dirtworm Doug Ashcan upgrade to full size book. 225,000 Heather Lilith foil and breast cover. Just added cash grab training card by Dan Fraga. 255,000, 12 pages of story added. Cash grab is now 60 pages. That is great. The book is going to be 60 pages long. It's a pretty big book now. Basically 3 comic books now. It's all the way into that. Well, 3 20-page comics, so that is a good-sized book there. So there's that coming to you if you back cash grab, and I did, so I'm looking forward to my book. January 2021, I'm still waiting for it though. Cash grab, here's the Dirtworm Doug book, and the artwork in it is great. It's pretty good right there. Right. Now we're 30 minutes in. Oh, not bad. Let's keep going onward for a few minutes. Going on for a little while more. Let's go back over here. What to look at next? Let's look at Shadow Obsidian 3. This looks like a good book. Let's see. Story. In the far future, aboard the cruise ship Mayflower, ship holographer Jack's search for missing data takes an unexpected turn when he finds himself under arrest as his girlfriend Sarah looks on from her job in ship security. The ship's vineyard, strange experiment is going on, and Terrace Berry noises something odd about the grapes. In some of the latest pages from Shadow Obsidian, we're on the same ship centuries later. Captain Featherstone, the first mate come across numerous obstacles and hit upon a major discovery in their search for the mythical Green Man, who was their last hope in stopping the ship's collision. Looks good. Yeah, this looks like a great-looking book. You can back this book for, well, a physical copy of this book for $7. Yeah. Let's look at this trailer now. All right. That was Chiju Obsidian 3. Looks pretty good. Let's go look at Melvin now, huh?
Oh, yeah, we should totally do that. Already.
There's 8 days left. It's made, well, $604. It's pretty good.
Not bad for going through my official first one. I
25
already got
pages. It's really good. Take it away, Timothy. Tim.
Well, it's a mercenary that's hired to save a princess from a cult. It's nonstop action. I guess I'll have to hustle a little bit harder after this campaign. I already have plans for the future of how to sell more. Things are being worked on. But my first objective is to fulfill the 32 backers I already have first.
It's pretty good.
Yes.
All right, is that it?
Well, let's see. I'm working on a new installment to the Melvin webcomic. Melvin number 2 is being started, and I'll probably take a break from my webcomics to focus on getting all the final the books finally put together, and the buttons. I need to get the buttons sticker which is designed already. And I say the Gemini mailers and whatnot. That's kind of where my mind's at right now.
All right. Okay. Melvin looks like a great book. You can back it for, well, $5 if you want the digital Melvin.
The digital copy, yes.
There's the digital copy. But I kind of but I got back for $10 for the physical copy, and I'm getting the copy with this Sherwin cover over here.
Yeah.
There's also the Dillard cover, looks good, as well as the Rob Owen cover. All of them look pretty good.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's so many great covers to choose from.
All right, we looked at Melvin. It looks pretty good. And let's take a look at this trailer. All right, that's the Melvin cover. By the way, did you know I had Mike Barron on my show yesterday?
You had Mike Barron on your show yesterday?
Yep. And we talked about, I showed him your comic book.
What did he
It
say?
looked like a good professional book.
It looked like a good what?
He said it looked like a good professional book. Well, it's something good.
High praise from someone like Mike Barron. Oh my gosh. Awesome.
Yeah, I know. Right. Let's see, other stuff to look at. Maybe I'll just go over it this way. Comics and stuff like that. Maybe look at it, how long I've been streaming. An hour and 13 minutes, not too bad. Let's see. There's my chat. Let's see other stuff here. There's X-Force Reloaded, and we can take a quick look.
Have you seen Lunchbox?
Here's looks like they got rid of the Lunchbox.
Oh, wow.
Let's keep going down to see if it's... There's the Lunchbox. G presents X-Force Snack Pack, $75. Right there.
Man.
There's also Lunchbox Snack Pack, $99. That looks pretty good. The X-Force looks like a good-looking book. It's a parody of X-Force 1. It looks pretty good. Go back and...
Well, it also seem like it makes fun of like X-Men, like 60s X-Men. Yeah. Kind of makes fun of New Mutants. It makes fun of the X titles in general.
Yeah, it does. All right, let's go see my own book, Scum Dogs.
Scum Dogs. A book so strange and out there. It's got to be kind of cool.
Thank you.
Without any good comic books to read, as if you're falling through the depths of space, then come read Scum Dogs. One hell of a great comic book. You're just good. And unlike the blue-haired land whales or the purple land whales, you won't get anything that you can call it. You can hear it on the wind. Scum Dogs. Just a great comic. Just barging down your door, distressing all the little brains. That's Scum Dogs. You'll see the amazing sights of people running past gigantic, bizarre pictures, bizarre happenings, and great stories that'll make you just love the story. You'll get characters like Sloppy here, Hair Metal Doctor, just Rusty Melon, and you'll also get Mouth, as well as the ultimate character, Death Mug. Yes, Death Mug, and you'll see him fight his arch enemy, Buick Starcoon, who leads his team in the space versus the Wild Rangers in epic battles against the Scum Dogs. You'll get characters like Hair Metal Doctor fighting Beach Pounder in an epic battle with a gas tank along as well, firing off his missiles in an epic showdown that will leave you grasping and wanting more. That's Scum Dogs. Go and back it on your You'll get 3 covers. You'll get this cover here that's just awesome. The 90s fine muscle cover. You'll get this one where basically a parody of the characters just working in a program. Okay. You also get 3 covers, as well as a cover with them just chasing down purple land whales. Okay, little purple bastards. But it's going to be awesome. Get back these 3 covers on Indiegogo. Back my comic book. You're just going to love it. That's Scum Dogs. Come and get it on Indiegogo.
All right, that was pretty good. All right, let's go over here. at this.
So where are you at on finishing your book?
I'm still on 31 pages, but I keep working on it. Maybe we'll look at your trailer one more time before we leave.
Yes.
Maybe I'll look at. There's something else I want to look at over here. There's X First loaded and stuff like that. There's also X First Reloaded looks pretty good. There's that snack pack, as you said.
Yeah, man. I totally, if I have the means, I totally want to make a Melvin snack bag.
Melvin lunchbox, you mean?
What lunchbox? You said snack pack. I said lunch.
That's what it says. Snack pack on this. Guess you're also getting a bunch of other stuff apparently. But yeah, you want to do a lunchbox for it.
What's with all these stale chips in this lunchbox? What's a snack pack? How long has they been in here? Oh, for a few months.
All right, we'll look at your trailer now. All right, that was pretty fun. I think I'm going to end my live stream right about now. We're an hour and 18 minutes in, so that's pretty good. Remember, folks, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Read comics, they're bad for you. The There is misspelled, THERE. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that like button for me and share this video out on social media. Leave some comments down below, and thank you for that. Remember, go and subscribe to Stitch Together Picks. Tim Olson might want to say something too. Tim, you want to say anything else?
Back Melvin. There's only 8 days left.
All right. Go and subscribe to Stitch Together Picks. It's hosted by the Maniacal Cinephile. He does some great videos. Go and subscribe to Creepy Little Book. It's like the Art Bell Radio Show. He does live streams every night around 12:30 a.m. on weekends, on weekdays, and on weekends at 11 o'clock p.m. That's Creepy Little Book. He talks about aliens and ghosts, as well as go and subscribe.
Back Melvin, because Mike Barron says it's a professional looking book.
All right, and also go and subscribe to my own Indiegogo, Scum Dogs. I'm Chris Williams. Thank you all for joining me. I'll be back again tomorrow around 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock for another live stream. Thank you all for joining me. I'm Chris Williams from the Scum Dogs Kennel. Have a great day.